Before getting into this video, I wanted to thank you all, and I'm really feeling very grateful for your responses and your interest. I am really surprised to see all your interest in designing. So I can see a lot of people started doing portfolios and started joining courses, doing courses online, started learning themselves. So I can see all your responses, and thank you so much for that, and keep up your good work. I'm not a person who likes social media much better because I started using applications just to view how the design look like. That's where I started using a lot of applications and get to see a lot of how they are working on it and to see the recent current trends. So I'm not the person who really like to be engaged in a social media. The only reason why I started creating social media contents is because I've been noticing lots of people are really interested and asking a lot of doubts about it. In this video, I'm going to show you some inspiring examples of UX design portfolios, of course, that you must see. Let's get into the video. As I have told earlier, how you present things is going to matter when it comes to portfolio. So when it comes to UX design, so you have to, even though whatever it can be the design, so how you present that is what matters the most. Even though the design is wow, but if you haven't presented it well, explained it well, then it's going to be a mess. Then they won't understand why you have designed. Then they will see only the outer view of the design. So that is not we want, right? We want a proper justice for our designs, whatever we have done. So for that, we have to explain and present it in a proper way. So here I have found few of the inspiring design portfolios. For me, at least I found it very simple and interesting. Even you can do that. In the end of this video, I'm going to show you something and tell you about how you can create a very own portfolio easily in any one of the design tool. You can make it easily. And yeah, let's get into that now. First portfolio is Alex Lacker's portfolio. He's a UX designer with a decade of experience working on the products. He has this very simple looking portfolio, but with it's different. I don't know why this blue has come, but rest of the things are really spacey designs. I can see some interactions happening over here and there. This feels so intuitive. And there is a short scroll down and you'll find a short but precise list of clients whom most of whom are major household names, and this is not just name dropping, it's an important part of experienced designer's portfolio. And after a few shorter lines, you are met with most important part of any portfolio. That is case studies. Studies present throughout the process behind some of his most well-known works and clear-cut, easily digestible fashion. Second one is of Olivia Thong. She's a product designer, and maybe we can enter her portfolio in a very simplistic fashion that runs through her website as well as her work. So you can see this doesn't offer codes or credentials. It simply displays the 4 of her projects. It's just easy to see like what is about, just about the project, that's all. If you want to view more, then she is going to give a lot of information on it, not on the first site. So she asks a question referring to a common problem and offers a solution in a case study. This case study is a perfect example of how UX case studies should be. So because she walks us through the problem and she set out to solve, presents her research and details her design process with a lot of imageries. This portfolio just pinpoints the highlights on its top, and once you want to know more about it, you can just enter and see the whole process. If you have even one complete project, this is how you should present it. And third one is of Ed Chavez. He's a most well-known of his work for Dropbox. So he's designed their web interface, followed by their mobile applications, and finally their desktop app UIs of Dropbox. His portfolio is all about minimalism. So there are very few images, even less text. The few case studies he offers are short and don't go into too much detail. However, they do present list of few of the key features and ideas as well. And we have to look on what can be cut out from our too much text will of course give eyes a lot of work to track all them. So better to give a very less text, give a lot of information inside it. It comes under UX designer traits that copywriting is one of them. Number 4 is of Jamie Choi's website. Is another example for a very, very great portfolio, and that does exactly what it sets out to achieve and nothing more. And there's a simple illustration of herself and the autumn color palette. It's really simple and talks about the simplicity in which her projects are represented. Make scrolling down her website a soothing experience. I think these case studies offers a work designing an online platform for local bakery and also perfectly precise and detailed. And few of the design ideas are also there, which few of the case studies go into extreme details, and which is what any recruiter or client might want to see. This portfolio provides an in-depth look into a professional work process, also while simultaneously creating a feeling of personal familiarity. You're the one who is going to decide whether you need to be remembered or forgotten in the dozens of UX designers out there. I wanted to show some important portfolio that we can create in Behance itself. While looking on some UX related stuff like how we can create a portfolio easily, I found this designer's pattern very interesting. Introduction about himself. This is just a usual the layout that we use to post in Behance. It's not a separate website or something, but this link navigates to the navigates directly to his post. This has been posted on February 2022, the latest one. This designer is talking about herself first, and then about the projects that they have done. These are the case studies. If you want to see both like full case study, you have to check on another few other posts of this designer so that you can be able to see all the case studies. So that has been mentioned here that full project is on Behance. You can look it on my page. And about me and the skills and the experiences and the education, and finally the footer. And there is some interesting videos on the interactions, and this is about the projects that is mentioned in the profile. So yeah, I found this interesting portfolio on Behance that is like giving an overall view on your works and the projects and yourself. Put all your smart work, not only the hard work. I can see a lot of aspirers here.